Who are your target customers, Dean, and how do you differentiate from anybody else as you serve them?
Yeah, so our target customer, for the most part, I say, they're a private fleet that, where transportation's a necessary evil. It's not their core business. They may make, steel. They might be in the food and beverage industry. You see a Walgreens truck. Our members service the Walgreens, the NationaLeases of the world. So these aren't trucking companies or transportation companies, but they want their own name on the side of the truck. But they don't want to be a trucking company. And so that's who we lease trucks to. I want to say about 40% of the private fleet trucks across the U.S. are actually leased from people like us, Ryder, Penske, and a couple of other major players, in our industry. So that's really our typical, that's our typical customer that we serve.
So you're kind of like the Ace Hardware, true value model, right, of the industry.
Exactly. I think there's such a, there's a lot of value, and you have to be able to compete, on a scale, especially when you get into procurement and pricing, and acting as a big GPO for these folks is one of the core things that NationaLease provides, as well as putting together that network that allows that truck to be serviced, from New York to Los Angeles and anywhere in between. But then also doing that in a way where there's a family run, ability to service a customer, that might, be able to customize a solution rather than a one size fits all. Operating a refrigerated straight truck in Miami, Florida, is completely different than operating one in the same operation in San Francisco, California. And that level of service and knowledge of their local marketplaces, I think gives us a huge advantage. And the fact, we always say, the people who make the promises at NationaLease, they're the ones who've got their name on the side of the truck, and they're the ones who are going to be there. We're not, people aren't moving up in the system and getting promoted from one place to another. Our folks take a lot of pride in that, and they're involved in their communities.
So how many locations across America, Dean, are there?
Over 920 today. In the U.S., it's probably closer to about 840, and then about 80 locations, I want to say, throughout Canada.
And how many do you oversee from your office?